think you deserve a farewell party before you return home.
Wait, so she's gonna return to the moon.
We should prepare accordingly.
This is so nice. It's like Christmas.
Yehoda is on site to ensure that everything goes off without a hitch.
Time to get moving. You're my target. Finders keepers.
So it's Christmas.
Come on, Columbina. It's time to celebrate the best moon prayer night ever.
Happy Moon Prayer Night.
Is that it?
I have a message to deliver on Master Rhindotter's behalf.
Right.
My mother's dying wish was a book?
It is where the seeds of the story lie.
Child of M, prove yourself to me.
It's
And Rhindaughter,
um.
I'll show you what I can do. Thunder! The abyss is burning. Shadow!
That is so sick.
Me! Decay!
Ooh.
New life!
So, this is the gate to the ancient kingdom of
Mona?
Columbia. The limits and
Where's
laws
Mona?
of this world are changing due to some unknown factor.
Sucrose?
Abyssal activity has been encroaching closer and
Venti.
closer to Mondstadt. It is the
What's
Emerald
happening?
Archon's duty to intervene in times of need. As such, I, Barbados, will bring forth a wind strong enough to disperse whatever storm lies ahead.
I look
Wait,
forward
what's
to the
that?
questions you'll bring me upon our next meeting.
What's happening?
Hunt enemies to purify the forest.
I bet this is where we find the turtles.
Why it feels so nostalgic?
I create yet another tragedy.
We have used every last resource at our disposal.
Ooh.
All that remains is to wait patiently and quietly.
I can already feel the moon calling to me. I saw one of those phantoms at Star Sand Shoal. It was some sort of flying ship.
When a new moon goddess is born, we will surely know her name.
Thank you, Lady Harbingers, for providing such valuable information.
You mean to defy one of the fundamental rules of this world? I'm afraid her intended method of returning to the moon is unlikely to work anymore.
Columbina, are you here?
You might say that we stand at the crossroads of fate.
The code.
Hello, travelers!
What's up?
Welcome to the Genshin Impact version Luna 3 special program, Song of the Welkin Moon. Interlude, a nocturne of the far north. I'm Erica Harlicker-Stone, the voice of Easteroth, the ruler of time, and Venti, our good old Animo Archon. And I have some awesome co-hosts with me today.
Hey guys, I'm Sonia Kruger, the voice of Yehoda from the Curatorium of Secrets, and shout out to all my Yehoda's witnesses.
Hey everyone, I'm Laurie Kinniston, the voice of Durin. I am very happy to be here today. I'm very excited for you guys to see what's coming up.
Oh, he's British.
I'm Rachel Kimsey, the voice of Alice, coming to you not from a lamp, but from a chair with the hat.
Why? Why is her eyes
I'm so excited we're all here.
similar to
Now,
Nahida?
in version Luna 2, the Traveler and their Nodcry companions join
I'm
forces to take down the Rayhir
suspicious.
of Solari. So it seems like all is well with
Alice's
Nodcry.
eyes is similar to Nahida, and
Plus,
I don't like
the
that.
Traveler and the Damselette managed to protect the Moon Marrow, so that is another major crisis averted. Now that things have settled, I wonder if the Damselette can finally fulfill her wish and return to the moon.
Yeah, I mean, the moon is her home after all. Oh, I bet she really misses it, being gone for so long.
Well, in the upcoming version,
I mean,
she'll
there's
have that chance. Her return is set for when Kuvaki is at its peak on Moon Prayer Night, which also means travelers will get to go to their first festival in Nodcry.
But like,
Right?
Wow.
we still have
Master
that
Town looks all
Selena
decked out with all the
Chronicles
different
though.
stalls and decorations. Feels
I
so
don't think
festive.
that's gonna happen.
Oh, and it looks like a lot of familiar faces will be there to celebrate.
That's right. Our companions have banded together once again to make the damselettes' last night in Nodcry one she'll never forget. And of course, travelers are in for a treat too. There are tons of festivities to check out. There's even a special souvenir stamp book to make the occasion extra memorable.
Wait, I think I just saw Dodoko and Simulanka's origami decorations. Plus, there's
Barbella's.
this crystal ball. Is the Hexen
Nicole.
Circle joining in on the celebration too?
Of course. With Tevat's primordial powers, the three moons, reappearing in Nodcry, the mages were bound to take notice. It seems I've managed to leave quite an indelible impression, even though you've never seen my face. Ah, nothing could make a great mage more pleased with herself.
Oh wait,
Oh, Alice, it's really her.
I can't
it
believe
doesn't
it.
looks
It's
like
me.
Wow, this
it's not
must
similar
be
to
one special
Nahira's
festival
eyes,
then.
but
But I wonder, for an important mage like Alice to make an appearance, she must be here for more than the festivities, right?
True. Alice is bringing two important pieces of intel with her. The
Oh.
first is related to one of her
I love her design.
responsibilities in the Hexen Circle, maintaining the stability of the world's border. And of course, as the devs mentioned before, Nodcry itself lies at the edge of Tevat. With the occurrence of a phenomenon known as the trilunar syzygy, the border has become less stable. So Alice has made her way to Nodcry.
oh, so
that
that's why she's
explains it.
there.
Plus, with the border being disturbed and the rising Kuvaki due to Moon Prayer Night, strange happenings have been seen throughout Nodcry, and the situation is getting worse.
That's right. Things like phantoms appearing and disappearing without a trace. Oh, and a spacecraft was even spotted near the coast.
It's huge.
Is that the wreckage from the Traveler's spaceship?
Oh, it's
I've
huge. I
explored
thought it's
around here
not that
before,
huge.
but I've never seen it.
That is why the border is so important. It blocks out a large amount of abyssal power from entering Tevat. But if something goes wrong and it becomes less stable, well...
The abyss can start playing its tricks again.
Exactly, which is why the Traveler, Durin, and Wanderer have joined forces to get to the bottom of these strange events.
Yep. They might even discover a few secrets about these phantoms along the way.
Oh, wait. What about Alice's second piece of intel?
Ah, well, that has
She's
to do with
so
the arrival
pretty.
of an unexpected friend. Another mage of the Hexen Circle has made her way to Nodcry. Nicole, codename N.
Oh.
Anne.
I love her
Oh, I
design so
remember her.
much.
She's the one who
Oh.
told the Traveler about the prophecy during the Fontaine Archon quest. Oh,
I
she
love her
definitely
design.
Has that classic Hexen Circle mystique
Oh,
to
so
her,
it's
but
it's
she's a bit more
it's like a dress
forthcoming with information at least.
with a slit.
Huh. And it looks like she communicates without speaking.
Well, I mean, it's...
I
Okay.
love her.
It seems we've drifted into irrelevant narrative waters.
Oh yeah.
He sounds like
Words just
Lumin.
kinda
She sounds like Lumin though.
pop into your head somehow.
That's right. And
Scary.
much like the other mages, Nicole has her fair share of secrets, so there's a lot for travelers to uncover.
I can't believe we're getting
excited.
two mages in Nodcry at the same time. I feel like that means something major is on the horizon in the new version.
Well, that's all we can reveal for
To
now.
Archon
Be
Quest.
sure to check out the
Melting
upcoming
moonlight
Archon
in the
Quest
morning
to learn
mist.
more. Oh, and don't forget, you can earn 500 Primo Gems by completing the Archon Quest by a certain date.
500
All right. I think it's about time for our first break. Take a look at the first redemption code, travelers.
Enjoy!
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Woo.
Kunrokus. What does that mean? I think I'm gonna like this. I think this is not like a 5.2 situation. I think this is much better. Wait, I think she can be.
Welcome back, travelers.
Oh, I think
Hi.
she's gonna
Look where
go
we are.
home for
It's like we've
sure.
stepped into a fairy tale.
And I think
And speaking of, I'm sure everyone
the
remembers
one's
Simulonka,
gonna
right?
stay
Fairy tale
in
world
the
created by
cave
M, where we first met Minnie
will
during
be
that
like
wasn't
a
so
avatar or something.
Oh, yeah. And then he received his friend's blessings,
That could
transformed into an
go
adorable little dragon,
well.
and even ventured into the world beyond the storybook. I remember his fate in Simulonka was tied to the evil Durin on Dragonspine, which we knew would be revived one day and pose a huge threat to Tevat. I was so worried about Mini Durin back then. Right?
Me too. But luckily, in the version 5.6 Mondstadt interlude, Albedo pulled off a huge feat of alchemy for Durin. And that's how the Durin who fought alongside us in Nodcry came to be.
Wow. You know, looking back on it, Durin and the Traveler have already been through so much together.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty shy at first, but after stepping into Tevat and even joining the fight against the Rayhair of Solnari, he's grown into quite the reliable companion.
Oh, I just realized, since we were so busy fighting Rare, we didn't get to hear what Durin's been up to since taking human form. I want to know everything.
Yes.
Really?
Of course.
Will
I
he
still
fly
remember
though?
Durin tapping into the abyssal power within him during the battle. Oh, he was instrumental in defeating the Rayhair of Solnari.
Traversal
Mastering that kind of
skill.
dangerous power must have been quite the challenge.
Oof, definitely. It comes from the flesh and blood of a dragon, after all. His dangerous aura still scares off small animals, even when he's trying to just be friends.
Poor
And of course, the last thing he wants is to harm those around him. His goal is to use his power to help others as much as possible while
Okay.
assimilating into his new home.
Yeah, deep down, Durin is still the kind little dragon we met in Simulonka.
He is. And since his soul originated from Mini Durin, in addition to the power of the Abyss, he also possesses a power that comes from fairy tales.
What?
Whoa, wait. So he can wield two different powers?
That's right. And because of that, he also has
Oh.
two distinct combat styles.
Wow, I'm jealous.
Yo, nice.
So, after casting his elemental skill, Durin can freely choose which power to use. So, if you tap his normal attack after unleashing his skill, Durin will enter the Denial of Darkness state and channel his aggressive side.
Whoa.
Using this elemental burst in this state will increase his own vaporize and melt reaction damage while periodically dealing pyro damage to a nearby enemy.
Oh, cool.
Now, if you tap his elemental skill again after casting it, Durin will instead enter the Confirmation of Purity state, focusing more on supporting his companions.
Aw.
Using his elemental burst in this state will periodically deal damage to nearby enemies while decreasing their pyro resistance.
Oh.
Mm,
He can
okay.
also reduce certain elemental resistances by triggering corresponding reactions.
Dang.
Yeah,
cool.
it's a lot.
And it looks like his elemental burst animation changes depending on what state he's in. In the light state, it's like a painting, and the stars look like the ones in Simulonka.
So
But in the
pretty.
dark state, it looks like the dragon's power takes over and he's gearing up to annihilate his enemies.
But like, it's not that.
Yeah. You know, the way he changes states reminds
It's
me
not
of how
that
Mugen
noticeable.
changes
Not
dance
gonna
steps.
lie.
It all really depends on what you do after using his elemental skill.
Oh, yeah.
Which means his kit can be adapted for multiple kinds of scenarios.
That's insane.
On one hand, he can fight against groups of enemies while shredding elemental resistance for his party members. But on the other, he can target a single enemy and enhance his own damage output.
Oh, super
Yeah.
flexible. I love that. I'm still curious about what his life as a human has been like, though.
Me too.
Based on what Albedo says, it seems like he's been trying to get to know his new home as much as possible.
Yeah, and in the upcoming version, travelers will get to help Durin do just that, along with the Wanderer and all of his other friends in Mondstadt. So there will be tons of opportunities to get to know him better. Don't worry.
Yay,
That's awesome.
Mondstadt!
I'm so excited.
Oh, and just for a little added intrigue, I have another piece of exclusive intel, which is that Alice ends up telling Durin about M's dying wish.
Whoa, his mom's dying wish?
That's right. In the ensuing story, both Alice and Mona's master B will be making an appearance, so Durin's in for quite the experience.
Oh my gosh.
If you want the whole story, be sure to check out the quest Draco
Oh,
Barbados
story
Chapter,
quest.
Act 1. The
So we
Magic
still have
Moon
story quests.
Storytelling.
Oh, this quest is a bit different from traditional story quests, with tons of unique gameplay elements and spaces you can visit multiple times.
Wait, is this a...
hidden Easter eggs, so keep an eye out.
Oh, and
It reminds me of Mona's domain.
And enhancement materials for Durin.
That's not all, though. There's another special reward in store for completing this quest.
Whoa, Durin looks different. Almost like he's glistening somehow.
It's pretty cool, right?
But the design
There's
is
also
not
a new
as...
boss travelers can challenge in Nodcry. The super heavy land cruiser mechanized fortress.
Whoa.
Yeah, you defeat it to earn level up materials for Durin.
Oh, this must be a Fatui creation. And it looks like it's got some serious firepower.
Ouch. Yeah, so be careful, travelers. All right, that's about all we have for Durin. But before we wrap this part up, let's take a quick look at his combat skills one more time.
Enjoy. Each day is a new page in my story. I want to savor every scene, every footnote, before I turn to the next one. Get back! Leave it to me! A turning point in fate!
Why is... Okay. Okay.
Wow, that's insane.
It's so cool.
Okay, now that we've had a moment to admire our magnificent Durin, it's time to introduce our next new character, Venti!
No.
Erica? This is version Luna 3. Wasn't Venti released like a lifetime ago?
Yahora's face.
1,000 years, but just wait until you see his brand new combat skills. Okay, so tap his elemental skill to summon a storm zone and hold it to summon a larger storm zone that allows Venti to soar high up in the air using the power of the wind. With his elemental burst, Venti creates
Is that a new
storm eye
weapon?
in front of him that pulls in enemies and deals
Ooh, that
continuous
weapon looks sick.
damage.
Right. But none of this is new information.
Yahora is so mad.
Oh my gosh, I was just
Yahora
gonna
is so
recap.
mad.
Okay, this is the new part.
Yahora is so mad.
Active character triggers a swirl reaction while Storm Eye is active. Their damage and Storm Eye's damage will be increased for a certain period of time.
Whoa.
In addition, Venti's normal attacks are converted into Windsunder arrows that pierce through enemies.
Okay,
in their
this is
path,
like
dealing
a
animal
rework.
damage and extending Storm
Oh
Eye's
hey, I just
duration.
realized it that now.
Oh, so his burst changes his normal attack too. That's so
That
cool.
is so sick.
Oh, that's awesome. Wait, I don't think I've seen that weapon before either. Oh, but it's got a bunch of Cecilias on it. It definitely looks perfect for Venti.
Yep.
It's a...
So that's it. Moving on.
Whoa. Hold on, just 1 second. Venti has new abilities now. What's going on?
Okay.
Come on.
What's
Yeah,
going
what
on
I
is
said.
that Venti decided to recover some of the power he had hidden away.
Ooh.
He might act like a carefree, alcohol-obsessed bard most of the time,
That's
but
what he is.
that doesn't mean he has
He
to pay
is.
attention to the changes happening across Teyvat. And as a god with close ties to the Hexenzirkel, he can sense a new threat on the horizon, one that has the potential to endanger
I've seen Narudova mention.
world.
Wow.
And so, in order to face this impending crisis, he felt it was time to
Another
reclaim his
crisis
hidden
foreshadowing
Right, and to do that,
Mondstadt,
Venti and the traveler
Sumeru,
will need to venture to
Inazuma.
a place that might look familiar. The small island in Mondstadt that was once blessed by time.
I've been there. This is such a throwback. I mean, I still remember that line. Seeds of stories brought by the wind and cultivated by time.
Ah,
Wait.
love that.
Oh, that was foreshadowing all along? It's like everything's coming in full circle.
Yeah,
Dang.
true. But with a few added twists, of course.
Of course, I'm listening.
Mondstadt and the Hexenzirkel share a deep connection. The mages even signed an agreement with Grandmaster Varka to protect Mondstadt in its time of need.
Ah.
In fact, the mages had a hand in the events we just mentioned between the Traveler and Venti. It all started with Alice and something called the Little Witch's Dictionary, filled with a series of tasks the Traveler is asked to pass along to certain companions.
Okay.
So, does that mean the tasks were designed by the mages of the Hexenzirkel?
That's right. And after
Wow.
completing their task, these companions will become Hexerai characters.
Hexerai.
Two Hexerai characters are in the party. The combination triggers the Hexerai Secret Right effect, enhancing the party's combat capabilities. In fact, the changes we just introduced for Venti are the Hexerai Secret Right effect at work, triggered by two Hexerai characters. In this case, Durin and Venti being in the same team.
Ah, I get it.
Along with Durin
I
and
don't have a
Venti,
beta.
additional Mondstadt characters have their own tasks to complete, courtesy of the Hexenzirkel. So travelers can
Even
look forward to
Klee.
adventures with several familiar companions.
Another story, which is I like.
Plus, after completing
Classic.
the intro
I
quest
like
from the
that.
Witch's Dictionary, travelers will have the chance to invite Razor, Sucrose, or Fischl to their lineup.
Wow. Oh, look at all those familiar faces.
Right?
I know, memories.
Which means, after completing their designated task, these characters can all trigger the Hexerai Secret Right effect to gain new combat abilities.
Whoa, so does everyone have a different task?
Yes. The tasks
I love
are
that.
tailored to the companions. So
I love
it
that.
could be anything from an intense combat encounter to
Ooh,
a
wolves.
relaxing outing.
You wolves.
For example, Klee's task is to help her adorable Dodoko companion. Once she completes it and is paired with another Hexerai character, her normal attack will automatically trigger a charged attack as a coordinated maneuver. Plus, travelers can look forward to an optimization in the new version that makes her normal and charged attacks a lot smoother.
Each Hexerai character will gain their own special abilities after completing their task. For example, when Albedo's solar isotoma creates a transient blossom after hitting an enemy, it will also generate a silver isotoma, which will no longer be destroyed by monster attacks and can unleash attacks just like the solar isotoma.
Wow. So that should make it much easier to have one of his flowers on the field without gaps in time, right?
That's right. In addition, Fischl can now provide 2 different team buffs depending on whether your party is Overload and Electro Charged focused or Lunar Charged focused.
What?
Plus,
Lunar?
Razor's elemental control will be
Oh.
enhanced, allowing his
Lunar?
Overflow Electro Sigils to deal additional damage
No.
and regenerate energy.
Just remember,
4
travelers,
stars
once you've
are
completed
like
the
eating
designated quest from the Witch's
in this
Dictionary,
game.
These abilities will only trigger when at least 2 Hexerai characters are in the party, okay?
Then we did more of those.
From the Hexerai Secret Right effect, as well as the adventures to unlock them, go far beyond what
We
we've
did like
covered here. So be sure to check them out.
one for like Lisa,
These
Jane,
characters have been with us
Kaya,
for 5 years, but now it's like,
oh my gosh.
it's like we get
Varga,
to see them in
like
a new light.
Knights of
you know?
Valonius.
It's almost like they're growing right alongside us.
Aw.
Yeah. Aw. Plus, the power of the mages can affect fate, so be on the lookout for changes to these characters' constellations as well.
Well, you know me. I'm always down for new adventures with our
Vicious
old
can
friends.
affect fate.
Oh, don't call
Super
it old.
exciting.
That's
All right, let's dive into the upcoming
something.
event wishes.
Yes.
In the first half of Luna 3, we'll have event wishes for Venti and Durin.
Bro, what about
Plus, a new
Yahoda?
5-star sword, Athame Artis, and a new
Hello?
5-star bow, the Daybreak Chronicles, will be featured on the weapon banner, just in time for Venti's new gameplay.
Yahoda?
And the one, the only new 4-star character, Yahoda, will also be
Bro,
available
we need
on the first
Yahoda.
half banners.
Where's
And don't
Yahoda's
worry,
kid?
Okay, don't worry. We didn't forget
Okay.
to introduce her. That is coming up next.
Okay.
And
Yes, definitely.
during the second half of version Luna 3, we'll have returning event wishes for Varessa and Shilonen.
Woohoo!
Travelers will also get the chance to reunite with familiar Natland characters in this version's events. But
I need
more on that
Varessa.
later. For now, check out the second
Anyway.
redemption code while we take a short break.
Primo
See you soon.
Dems!
Woo!
We don't have like anecdotes for Jurin. Sucks. That sucks.
Welcome back, travelers. It's time to introduce the most skilled, well-connected, amazingly talented information broker in all of Nodcry. His assistant, Yahoda.
Oh my gosh, Yahoda is such a walking meme. Her in-game expressions are so hilarious.
Yeah, you know, I feel like that's the first thing people think of when it comes to her. I mean, the fan memes have been so good. I'm obsessed. I
Right?
reply to all of them. Those are all me. But even though Yahoda ends up in, well, let's just say, awkward situations a lot, she really tries her best to be a good employee of the Curatorium of
Yahoda?
Secrets. I mean, she can get in a little over her head when facing difficult commissions, but she always comes through in the end. I mean, meme expressions aside, just think about all she's accomplished with the Traveler in the main story. It's really
yeah. I mean, yeah, they met the Moon Goddess, infiltrated the Fatui's design bureau, and even confronted one of the 5 sinners.
Yup, that's
that
my
should give
girl.
Yahoda a confidence boost. Yeah.
True.
Wait, I wanted to ask though, what's the deal with her mechanical arm?
Oh, I know made that for her. I mean, there's a whole story behind it, but I think I'll let Yahoda herself explain that in-game. Wink, wink.
Oh, okay.
Secrets. Yep. In any case, that's all in the past now. In her own words, earn well, eat well. That's my motto these days.
Well, now that she has Boss Neff to look out for her, and she can pet Ashru whenever she wants, sounds like her job's not a bad gig.
For sure. Of course, in the intelligence business, a certain amount of danger comes with the territory. But that's where her experience as a former treasure hoarder comes in. As an Animo vision wielder, she's super agile in combat. With her elemental skill, she dashes towards enemies, and after striking them, she can absorb the elements applied to them to fill her purloined treasure flask. Of course, if she accidentally misses her target, she might get a little upset.
Okay, that's so cool. After hitting enemies with her elemental skill, she puts on her goggles when she sprints.
I love those goggles.
I love that so
Wait.
much. She's so cute. Okay, but back to the treasure flask. What happens when it's full?
Okay, well, Yahoda throws it at her enemies, dealing anemo damage. Plus, if your team reaches Ascendant Gleam, the treasure flask will periodically consume the elements within, dealing corresponding elemental damage to enemies.
Ooh, so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. She takes what she collects and throws it right back at her enemies. I love that resourcefulness. She's so
too.
good.
Well, if
Wait.
there's one thing my girl has, it's survival skills. Travelers have seen that for themselves, so she definitely knows how to be there for her clients in a pinch. Also,
Never
Yahoda's
Yahoda.
elemental burst deals
But
animal
like you don't
damage
have, you need
and
Hydro.
summons a personal coordinated assistance robot that continuously restores HP to the active character. And get this,
Healer,
if
which is
the
good.
active character's HP is above a certain threshold, the robot will also heal the party member with the lowest HP.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's a healer too.
Oh,
That's super useful. I'm like so bad with healers. This is very helpful to me.
Girl, no, she's insane. And
Amazing.
if the team reaches
Oh, I love.
Ascendant Gleam, the robot will also absorb elements from surrounding enemies and convert them into cat claws that deal corresponding elemental damage at intervals.
Amazing. With both healing and elemental
She
application.
she does a lot.
Seems like a real team player.
Oh, yeah, for sure. My girl is definitely something incredible. I mean, close teamwork is essential for someone in her line of work. Her
That's
cat
true.
claws will even receive corresponding enhancements based on the most prevalent elemental type in your party, making her team coordination even tighter.
How does she work?
And we're not done. As a member of the Curatorium of Secrets, Yahoda
She's right.
possesses similar investigation abilities to Nefer, Boss Neff, as she would
I love
say.
that.
Of course, in some Curatorium exclusive interactions, she might react in her own special way.
So their investigation abilities.
I remember
are
the.
similar, but not identical, right?
No,
I remember
there
the
are some
lady that
differences,
wants to
but
recruit her.
Travelers can experiment with that in game. So get ready.
I just want to
dun.
see Yehoda open that mysterious chest in the Curatorium of Secrets. Just,
Oh my gosh,
just
yes.
imagine her reaction.
You know
It's
what?
gonna be so good.
You know what? That might be something worth trying in game, travelers. Again,
Oh.
wink, wink.
Okay. All right. Now that we've introduced Yehoda,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
dive into the version Luna 3 events.
Heck yeah.
Forest is so pretty.
Is Soul Blazer's Snowbound Journey, where travelers will make a much anticipated return to Dragonspine to participate in a relay race on the mountain.
Oh, so it's like a winter sports event.
Yep.
Those environmental conditions look tough, though. Even
Super
cheering
tough.
on the sidelines seems like a struggle.
Definitely. And for that reason,
Ah,
the
new
race
bow.
is attracting challenge seekers from far and wide. Varessa and Shilonen have even made the trip from Natland to participate.
Oh.
You know what? I'm not surprised Varessa decided to join. I mean, she's got a competitor's spirit, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
and is it true that this event has some connection to a certain comic series from
Wait.
the publishing house?
Huh? Is the race comic book themed or something?
No. But
Aw.
there's a long-running series from Yai Publishing House called The Soul Blazer Saga.
She's
about a
so
group of brave
hot.
warriors with a passion for justice.
Oh.
And a group of dedicated fans decided to form a team and join in the competition. I love
Oh,
it.
like a fan club. That's so fun.
The competition is comprised of teams from various regions, with each member responsible for a leg of the race. But before the team
I saw
begin
Yoimiya.
racing, they'll need to complete the training program.
Oh yeah.
I
in
saw
conditions like
Yoimiya.
these, I feel like
I saw her.
preparation is key.
For
Uh-huh.
sure. Travelers might run into some familiar
See?
companions during their training as well.
All right, talk us through it, coach.
This first training minigame is a revival of a co-op classic. Not Wind Trace this time, but Snow Trace. Travelers can look forward to the traditional hide-and-seek gameplay as well as a few added challenges.
Man, you know, I didn't expect this to be part of the training. So
Oh,
cool.
the Dragonspine environment gives it a whole new vibe.
Yeah! The cold will test the rebels' endurance, and the snowmen scattered around the area should keep the hunters on their toes.
I'll say.
And it looks like sudden snowstorms might make the situation even more unpredictable.
That's right. Plus, certain familiar companions will compete alongside the rebels, transforming into snowmen with unique characteristics and hiding somewhere on the map. So, keep an eye out, hunters, because catching them will earn you extra points.
That makes me even more excited for the challenge. It looks like maybe this time, quick thinking and even quicker reflexes are more important than ever.
It does.
Yep.
Let's go.
Next up is the Frontier Recon.
Oh, that is so fucking
where
cute.
travelers can transform into Sorry Scouts and take test flights on different aerial courses, collecting
so
points while
cute.
familiarizing themselves with the race locations.
But be sure to watch out for obstacles and small traps along the course.
It's cute.
And if you feel the need to work out some pre-competition nerves, launch some snowballs in the Jade pitching minigame.
The different snowmen each have different effects and benefits. Leverage them to reach the target even faster.
Of course, a training regimen isn't complete without a little intense physical activity. In a trial of valor, travelers will need to configure different battle souls to help their
They
teams
really
defeat enemies and clear the
they
stage.
really do showcase his
Battle souls not only provide
normal
powerful
attacks,
combat buffs,
which is really
but
funny.
they also enhance your ability to earn points, allowing you to net an even higher score.
We love that.
Man, I am so ready. Woo!
In addition, participating in the various training activities and stages of the
Oh, wait.
competition will allow you to accumulate.
So we don't
amazing
have Chronicle
experience.
banners?
And after reaching a certain amount, you
Maybe
can
they'll
claim various
announce it
rewards, including the
I'm not gonna.
4-star weapon, Rainbow Serpent's Rainbow, and its refinement materials.
A rainbow. Oh, that name is amazing.
Right?
Sounds super fun. And plus, with the comic book element, I feel like travelers will really get to channel their inner hero.
Yes, for sure. And speaking of, this next event actually takes us back to the land of heroes, Natland. And it's another familiar one this time. Does everyone remember Bing Bang Finchball?
Oh, I do.
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
Yes. I feel like every time this event
I
comes
don't.
back, it gets totally revamped.
And let's not forget the slogan.
Oh wait, I do.
Finches are
The
The
cutest.
Yep.
They're so cute and round up.
The game of Finchball has made its way to the collective of
I
players
love
in
these
Natland, and as always, a new iteration
group of
means
people.
a few riffs on the original gameplay. This time, travelers
Oh yeah,
will need to
I
control the
remember
paddles
this.
on both sides of the table to send the ball gliding in the right direction.
Oh, is it?
Angle and timing are key.
Uh-oh.
Ricochet off the walls or ram straight into opponents to defeat them and earn points. You can also make use of Finch techniques to make things even more interesting and earn an even higher score.
Whoa, okay, this really is a whole new gameplay. And it looks super fun.
Yeah,
It does.
I
feel
love
like the
this.
devs keep raising the bar for future iterations, you know?
Okay, all right. Let's move on to
Ooh, another Saurian.
Saurian-focused event. Heroic Clash Saurian Brawl.
Oh, looks like it's time for travelers to put their
I think
Saurian maneuvering skills to the test.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
I remember this.
This is a co-op
Yeah.
event where travelers will need to indwell different Saurians and leverage their abilities to collect trial coins scattered around the arena. The more coins, the more points.
I love rewards, and collecting points also means, what did I just say? Rewards are in store, so don't miss out, travelers. And now, okay, I know our journey has taken us pretty far from Mondstadt, but get this, there is a certain old friend who used to provide us with intel, and he's making his return in version Luna 3.
You look.
Any guesses?
Oh, wait.
Ah.
Could it be?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Lieben! He's back!
Lieben.
Oh, sweet Primo Gems, here I
Lieben.
come.
Oh, I love the sound of that. Primo Gems, like music to my ears. And that's right, Lieben is back. And this time, he's bringing us information on a new region of Mondstadt.
Oh my gosh, a new region of Mondstadt? Oh, Lieben, you've been gone too long.
Travelers can also head to Silver Moon Hall for more interactions with the Damselette and the Kuhenki.
For
So,
example, travelers can play a picture guessing game with the Kuhenki
Dorman
and
Port?
even show off their mixology skills for Columbina. So cute.
Isn't just like a spoiler? Because like the Archon quest is like, oh, I'm going home, I'm going back to Moon, but like she's there.
Updates to repertoire of myriad
Unless it's like a you know,
a custom performance mode is being added.
like,
In this mode, you
like
can
a
customize
hologram or
the
something.
of official and
I think it's
to give yourself an added
a spoiler
level of
for
challenge.
sure.
Oh, that looks so hard.
It really does. I'm not great at this type of game.
Me neither. It's okay, girl.
Oh man, but I'm gonna do my best. Plus, Repertoire of Myriad Melodies co-op mode is launching in
there's
the
a
new
co-op
version. So travelers can team up with each other for a simultaneous performance and compete for rankings based on their scores.
You can finally jam out with your friends. So be sure to check it out.
Oh, definitely. And in addition, envisaged Echo's
Klee.
challenges for Klee and Albedo are
Albedo.
being added in the
I don't
new
have
version.
him.
Can you believe that?
I kind of want him to.
Klee's Echo looks like a four-leaf clover. And Albedo's looks like a solar isotoma. Super cool.
What
There
even
will
is
also be some
that?
new additions to Genius Invocation TCG, including 2 character cards, a monster card, and multiple action cards.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Travelers will have the chance to add Escoffier, Gomming, and the Black Serpent Knight Rockbreaker's Axe to their decks.
Version Luna 3 also has other optimizations in store, including improvements to the character lists, filtering, and sorting functions. Relevant information will be displayed more clearly, so it should be easier to track down the characters you're searching for.
Oh, I love that. Super helpful.
In addition, the devs have increased the amount of reputation experience for Natlan and other nations, which should make it quicker to obtain those rewards for travelers who haven't gotten around to it.
Oh, wow.
Plus, there's a small change when it comes to claiming rewards from daily commissions. After consuming encounter points, travelers can now directly claim the commission rewards from Catherine, including the 60 Primo Gems.
I love Primo Gems.
Nice.
I know. All right, it's time for our last break. We'll be back with a few updates for Miliastra Wonderland, as well as some out-of-game news. See you on the other side.
Bye.
Okay. Girl. They're just gonna like add this every version. You need money on this. That's why I'm like ugh. But I am not free to play, but like I am not gonna waste money on that.
Welcome back, travelers! Let's jump right into some new content from Miliastra Wonderland, coming in version Luna 3.
Yay.
A new component sharing platform can now be accessed through Editing Tool, which means you can freely upload your in-game creations to the platform and download the creations of other players.
Ah, okay, so it's basically a tool for sharing and obtaining resources. Huh, nice. Now you can add each other's creations to your own Wonderlands. Ooh.
That's right. Plus, if a bunch of craftspeople download and like your creation, it even has a chance to be discovered by more craftspeople, increasing its exposure even more.
What? That is awesome! Now that Miliastra Wonderland has been live for almost an entire version, I hope craftspeople have had the opportunity to create a Wonderland of their own or immerse themselves in what other people have created.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whatever the case, the whole team behind Miliastra Wonderland is working hard to expand the content bit by bit so that craftspeople have even more to enjoy.
Nice.
That's right. Miliastra Wonderland is also adding new cosmetics in the upcoming version. Let's take a quick look.
gosh, it's so pretty. And the
my
main
gosh,
hall looks
I am
so
not gonna waste money.
magical. It's a total
I am
winter
not gonna
wonderland.
waste
I'm
money on that.
obsessed.
Hey, that's pretty good. A Miliastra Wonderland Winter Wonderland.
Wait, that kind of rhymes. I like it.
Yeah.
Not only that, though, during version Luna 3, there are also rich rewards waiting to be claimed in Miliastra Wonderland. In short, travelers can receive 10 pulls for the event Ode banner and 10 pulls for the standard Ode banner by playing Miliastra Wonderland, which can be used to obtain various cosmetics. Other rewards for playing in version Luna 3 include fun actions, cosmetics, and expressions.
Okay, so they're
So
slowly
be sure to check it out if you're interested, craftspeople.
they're
All right, that's it for the
slowly
in-game content,
integrating
but
that.
there's still a piece of out-of-game news. A new
Um,
collab is coming our way. Woo! Ahem. Paimon received a
Collab?
mysterious letter from an unknown source, and it left her trembling. Oh no! Apparently, she couldn't even finish her usual helping of sweet madame.
Whoa, wait. Paimon, of all people, lost her appetite? Okay,
know.
what did the letter even say? I oh my gosh.
Did you successfully enroll to the language course and complete punishments? Wait. What? Bro.
An unimaginable punishment. Wow, just hearing that sends chills down my spine.
That didn't give a lot.
As long as the traveler's around, there's no challenge we can't overcome. Plus,
True.
the greater the risk, the greater the reward, right? Oh, I love rewards,
yeah.
and I bet some major surprises are in store.
For sure. I guess that's all the info we have on this collab for now.
Aw.
But it looks like all will be revealed on December 6th. So be sure to check out Genshin Impact's official accounts when the time comes.
December
Oh
6th.
my gosh,
Well,
I'm
why
so
is-
curious.
Woohoo!
Well, you guys, that was our last piece of news. No. So it's time for the Luna 3 special program to come to an end. Any last minute thoughts before we sign off?
Oh
Ooh.
my gosh, I'm so excited for Yehoda to finally come out. I love my girl so much. She's my baby. I'm so blessed to be able to be in this game and pour my love and soul into the character. You know, I've been playing Genshin since it basically came out, so this is my comfort game, something I spend so much time doing. So I'm just so happy and excited to be able to, you know, finally be here and especially play such an amazing character like Yehoda. Thank you guys.
That is so sweet.
So nice. I love that.
Yay!
Yeah, I can't wait for everybody to meet and hang out with Durin. He has been so much fun to play and for me to get to know. We've had a great time recording for you guys, so I think you're going to really love him. And I think I'm really proud of the story quest with the
Is
mums
this
dying.
guy
It's really touching, and I think
not
you guys are going to love it.
Scottish?
So have fun, and I'll see you soon.
And I
Um,
guess that's the theme, right?
same
I'm so
accent
excited to spend all
as
this time for
Jacksepticeye.
hours off of face and get to interact with
Irish.
you one-on-one instead of, you know,
Not
just through
Irish.
a gramophone or a light post.
I forgot.
It's thrilling to be able to be a part of it. As for gameplay, I am really excited about Miliastra Wonderland. I'm a maker. I love making things. I love seeing what people make. I feel like it creates such a cool community to be able to share that between us. So I'm really excited to see what people do.
Aww,
Me
Oh my
too.
gosh, I'm
That's
so
lovely.
excited for all three of you with your characters. Yay! And then,
Yay.
you know, selfishly, I'm excited that Venti's reclaiming some of his power, you know, as he should. I'm
That
very
is true.
excited to see what happens with that, how people enjoy his new kit. And I'm also really excited about Snow Trace because Wind Trace is my favorite annual event.
yay.
I always come back immediately and play just constant Wind Trace every single year. So I'm bad at it, but I love it. So I'm excited.
Same girl.
All right, as always, thank you so much for tuning in, travelers, and we hope you have a
Thank you.
blast with all the amazing content version Luna 3 has to offer. And with that, all that's left to say is see you in game.
See you in game.
And I love
Bye-bye,
you
Have
so
fun.
much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you.
Oh, so we don't have any additional info. Anyway, I think this is gonna be a pretty tame version with the Archon Quest. I think the Archon Quest is gonna be like pretty much fun, and it's not as like um
Happy memory.
it's not as like hard than Luna 2, which is like, please, I need to breathe.
Yehoda is on site to ensure that everything goes off.
I do think she's not gonna go back to the moon. Which is like, what? Then what's the point of this? All of this, if she's not gonna? Oh, maybe the point is like, oh, maybe the point is like, this is her home now, so maybe that's right. I don't know, because the Selenic Chronicle is we still have those, so it's gonna be weird if she goes back to the moon and then she's in the hall. So let's see. And about the events, I like the events. Listo. Oh, I'm like so excited to meet Nicole and Alice. Um, yeah. Her dress is so nice. About Durin, I hope he has an alt sprint, honestly. Or like he uses his wings. Anyway, because I don't know. I didn't see much. I don't know. I feel like Durin has become like a really, really important figure in the game, but think they're not putting as much effort on him in this alone, because we've seen Nefer has like those anecdotes. Lauma has those anecdotes. I think Flint also has those anecdotes. I hope they give us a ton of content for Durin when when he's about to be released, like the demo, the trailer. I hope they put a lot of effort into it. Also, I like these buffs, and I also like that it's it can be triggered through stories like and quests. We love that. Miliastra, I still don't care about it because I am not. Oh, and Liven too. So I think Dorman Port. So I think that's the next region that we're gonna go to, which is like really fun. Um, yeah, I think this is gonna be a pretty um tame version, and I think I mean I still like it. I will still like it for sure. Oh, it's Benzi. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. 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 I think I'm excited. I'm still excited. Anyway, bye.